On Monday, Julie received 240 emails. On Tuesday, the number of emails Julie received was P% less than she received on Monday. Which expression represents the number of emails Julie received on Tuesday? Okay, here we have to find the number of emails received on Tuesday. Let me write the stuff over here. That is number of emails received on Tuesday. Let me finish writing. To get the number of emails received on Tuesday, we have to decrease this 240 by P%, because the question says on Tuesday, the number of emails received was a P% less than on Monday, that is 240. Okay, since we have to decrease this value 240 by P%, we have to subtract this P from 100, then we get a 100 negative P%. What if we have P% more than? If I have P% more than, instead of subtraction, I have to do addition. Since we have the information P% less than, I subtract this P from 100% times, here we have to take the value that we are decreasing by P%. Actually, we are trying to decrease this 240 by P%. So this number 240 should be taken over here. So this expression gives the number of emails received by Julie on Tuesday. Let's do some simplification over here. That is, since this is a percentage, it can be written as a fraction with the denominator 100. Then we have 100 negative P divided by 100 times 240. Okay, now we can write this 240 in front of everything. 240 times. Now let's consider this fraction. 100 is a common denominator for this 100 and this negative P. We can take this denominator 100 separately for these two values. Then we get 100 over 100 negative P over 100. Okay, here 240 times. When I divide 100 by 100, it will become 1. Then we have 1 negative P over 100. Okay, here I got the expression that gives the number of emails Julie received on Tuesday. I find this expression in answer choice C. The correct answer choice for this question is C.